Alex, welcome to Spurs. It's good to finally meet you and see you in a Spurs shirt. How are you feeling about joining us?
Well, I already have my jersey all ready for me with my Morgan and my 13 on the back, so no, I'm really happy. I mean, it's pretty awesome to meet the girls already and be in with the team. Just to be a part of this organization is pretty incredible. The rich history and the fact that, you know, the women's team has continued to improve year after year. I'm really happy to take this next step in my career.
Tell us a bit about how this deadline day transfer came about and some of the things that attracted you here.
Yeah, actually everything happened really fast. I was spending time in Orlando with my team in the NWSL, and you know, it just hit me that I needed consistent games, consistent training for, you know, an entire season. And Tottenham is obviously a huge club that was on my radar, and within I think less than 48 hours, we were able to get the deal signed and completed, and within 48 hours after that, I'm pretty sure I landed here. You know, I've just heard so many great things about the WSL, and obviously there's been some huge signings in the recent years. And some of my teammates from the US national team have come over, and the positive feedback that I've gotten from a lot of my teammates and players that I know that are playing here. I wanted to challenge myself and play in a different league than I'm used to, and just joining Spurs kind of so spontaneously and almost like last minute, like at the deadline right before the transfer window closed. There was just a lot of adrenaline and excitement as well that went along with that.
How are you finding motherhood, and how is baby Charlie settling into her new home in London?
Yeah, we joke that Charlie's first word, it's not going to be mama anymore, it's going to be mummy. So we'll see, I'll work on that one. We'll see if she's here long enough to get her first words out.
How are you feeling in yourself fitness-wise, and how much are you looking forward to getting back out on the pitch?
It's been about a year or so, or almost a year, so it's hard to believe that because it feels like the World Cup and last season was just a couple months ago, but when you're coming up on a year of not playing football, obviously the fact that I'm so close to it now, I'm just, you know, itching to get on the field.
And what are you hoping to achieve during your time here at Spurs?
I'm hoping to help the team, you know, as much as I can. I want to be integrated into the team as quickly as possible. I want to learn more about Spurs and the history, and get to know the city of London more, get to know my teammates, and help win games. You know, that's what this is all about. Thinking of the craziness that was surrounded by the transfer window closing, and having to really think about the future of my family in such a short period of time, and the uncertainty with the pandemic as well. I knew that I wanted to get on the field and play here and put on a Spurs top. So that was kind of the priority for me. You know, I can't really think too much in the future without really sitting down for a long period of time, and I didn't have that amount of time to make that a decision so drastic for my family. So whether that's, you know, 3 months, 6 months, or even further, I'll take it one step at a time right now.
You've obviously got a very impressive CV after major success at both club and international level. What can our fans expect to see from you in Spurs colours?
I hope I provide goals for this team. You know, I hope that I help win games and help the team, you know, get to the top of the table, set ourselves up for success within this season. You know, unfortunately, I wasn't able to be there from the start of the season, but the fact that we're only 2 games in, I think that I could really help the team moving forward. So just looking to continue to get back to where I left off the summer of last year.
You're very familiar with 2 of our other new signings, Alana Kennedy and Shelina Zadorsky. How do you feel about linking up with them again?
I'm really good friends with Alana and Shelina, so the fact that they recently signed, I was really excited for them, but also really bummed that I wasn't going to be able to play with them. I kind of gave them a couple hints here and there that I was looking to sign, and finally I was able to break the news to them, and we were all pretty excited because we get along really well. I love the way that they play, so I'm just looking forward to getting on the field with them again.
We have numerous supporters clubs in America. Knowing how popular Spurs are in the States, how proud are you to become part of the Spurs family?
I'm so excited to become a part of the Spurs family. I know that Spurs has a huge following in the US. I just got so many texts and calls when the deal was done and when it was official that I was coming here. So I think we have, good amount of supporters back in the US, and luckily fans will be able to watch all of our games back in the US. So that was important for me, for my family to be able to watch as well.
What would your message be to our fans both in the States and here in England?
My message would be that the WSL is continuing to make a name for itself as one of the top leagues in the world. And I want to become a part of that. I want to be part of that history. And I know that the Men's Premier League has obviously had a deeper rooted history within the UK, and just to be a part of that here on the women's side is important to me, and to see so many quality players putting their faith in this league and playing on their respective teams. I'm looking forward to playing with some and playing against a lot of others.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.